Hey, PSA, y'all gotta stop calling these sneakers the protection pack. That's not what this is called, at least according to the designer of these joints, Yu Wu. My man said that the protection pack does not exist, and he said it actually cheapens the shoe. So listen, this is not the protection pack. These are the refined future New Balances. That's what y'all need to call them from now on. Make note of that. What's good, family? It's your boy Sykes, and you are looking live at another episode of Special Delivery. Thank y'all so much for being here with us today, man. We really appreciate you. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that notification bell so you can catch the fire content whenever it comes on this channel. Obviously, we got a lot of that. We also got these fire joints right here, man. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of refined future up here on the table, man. And this is the colorway that these joints all have in common, or I should say the design. As you can see, this is the 2002 R right here, and then we have two pairs of the latest 1906 Ds or 1906 Rs in that refined future color palette right here. And the reason that we have these joints up here is not because I want to unbox these joints and give y'all the details on all three of these sneakers, but rather we want to give flowers to the actual designer behind these things. I'm talking about my guy Yu Wu, or I guess his name is Flying Asparagus on Instagram, which if y'all want to go follow him, I highly recommend that. The dude is a great follow. He always posts his designs and everything. But this is a guy who moved over to the United States from China 9 years ago at this point to make his way into the sneaker industry. He attended the Pensole Academy run by Dwayne Edwards. Y'all know him as the guy who, once again, like created Pensole, and this is the academy where minorities can go learn about the sneaker industry, break in and design some things. It's really cool. They give you like internships and give you industry connections and stuff like that. So Yu Wu goes there, he makes his way at New Balance, starts off in commercial stuff, the stuff that y'all aren't really wearing, you know, the like super dad shoes. And then he finally makes his way into lifestyle and creates this joint right here. Well, not this exact joint, but the colorways like it. The 2002 R in this refined future colorway. You know, the Mirage Gray joints, or the Rain Cloud joints, right? Or the Salt Stains or whatever. You know, just the colorways that we've seen in this joint. And then from there, he creates these joints, the 1906 Ds, in that same refined future style, which is like, this is a style that is kind of, I don't know, it flips the current zeitgeist on its head a bit, right? Like, you've got all these people who want to wear these sneakers that look worn, these neo vintage shoes where, you know, the sole is yellow and everything else. But he just takes that, makes this shoe, it gives it a tattered look with all this hairy suede on the top, and then you got this worn outsole on the bottom right here. And it's the same with all of these different joints, right? And so this is a shoe that is supposed to look like it's been worn, but it's actually brand new. Like, this is what the sneaker looks like. And it actually makes for a really wearable joint. Like, you could wear these joints kind of doing whatever, which I think is really cool. But that's kind of the way that this guy thinks, right? He just flips things on its head. And honestly, even with the 9060, like, he had a hand in creating these joints as well. And what he did with this joint, along with a partner, was take pieces from the 990, the 991, and the 860 V2, which was also actually used to give the 2002 R and the 1906 a new midsole. Like, this is the 860 V2 midsole on these joints. But he just takes all of these models and fuses them together to create something new, and it's just really forward thinking. And I appreciate that a lot with his designs. And right now he's working on the 610. Like, we've already seen a few colorways of these joints. It has not the protection pack hairy suede, but some hairy suede on it, and it's like a mountain hiking shoe, which it was not the original intent of the 610, which I think is just, again, very forward thinking from this guy, especially at a time where Gorpcore and outerwear are very, very hot and people want these sneakers, right? So I don't know, man. I just think this is just really cool. It's a moment to give him his flowers for designing things that, again, are forward thinking. And I just think we should appreciate designers a little bit more. We always talk about the people who collab, right? Like the Joe Freshgoods and Slade Bembry, Travis Scotts of the world, and all of that. But hey, man, without Peter Moore, you don't get the Air Jordan 1, right? So let's appreciate Yu Wu while we have him, man. That's a wrap for special delivery. I'm your boy Sykes, and this is You Woo's refined future work. I don't know. We're gonna have to work this one out. But anyway, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.